Hi, everybody. I am Jill Wick from Beaver Lake, Nebraska, and I want to welcome you to this webinar. If you are joining us today, it's because someone thought enough of you to invite you to listen in because they think that Advocare could have a really great solution for you, either with our products or our income opportunity. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about both, even though you might be just becoming because you sampled a spark. That's great. You just never know what you might hear today that might trigger something in you that could make a measurable difference for you and your family in the future. So let's just get started off today, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our story. My husband Steve and I got started with Advocare about 17 and a half years ago. And at the time, I'll just tell you where we were physically. We were tired and we were overweight, and financially we were struggling, and nothing that put us out in the street, but we had more month at the end of the money, and so that was pretty significant for us. But for us health wise, we had these three little girls that were 3 and under. We had twins that were 3 and another one that was 1.5 years. And so, for me, it was the weight issue because I had a twin pregnancy, gained about 65 pounds, and those two twins were 8 months old when I found out I was pregnant again. So I had a lot of weight to lose. And, with Steve and I both working full time, we were pretty tired by the end of the day. And we were not okay with giving the worst part of our day to the ones that we love the most. And so that really signaled something in our life that we wanted to change. And, lo and behold, Steve came home one day after trying to sample a spark, and I noticed something different in him right away. His eyes were sparkling. He was nicer. We had a great evening, but he had just a lot of spunk and a lot of energy to him. And I thought, well, if that product works so well for you, I wonder if they have something for weight loss. And I saw in the Impact magazine stories of people getting great weight loss results, and that's what I was looking for. So I got started on the metabolic nutrition system and Spark, which I'll talk to you in just a little bit about. And I lost 4 pounds in 6 days, and better yet, Steve caught me cleaning my closet at 10 o'clock that night. And that's usually when I was in bed for a couple of hours after I put my kids down. And so that was significant, and that really opened our eyes to the power of these products. But it opened our eyes also to the opportunity to share these with friends and family and maybe get a foot ahead financially. We knew a lot of people. We knew everybody was looking for weight loss. We knew a lot of people that were looking for energy, and we had the answer for that. And so we took advantage of the income opportunity. We made $900 in our first 9 days, and that really, really grabbed our attention. We went on to pay about $25,000 in debt that first 1.5 years in the business, and that opened up some doors. And so lo and behold, 17 and a half years later, this is what we do full time. In those 17 and a half years, we've helped a lot of people get great product results, and we helped a lot of people earn a little bit or a lot of bit of income. And so that choice is yours too. And so just know that that's attached here. But now we have financial freedom, and it has given us a life that is just outstanding. And so we're excited to help with that too, if that's what you choose. But first, in the beginning, when we were looking about what we were going to do with Advocare, we really needed to know what this Advocare vehicle was all about. What is Advocare? Tell me more about that. And so I want to share with you real quick a little bit about that. So hang tight here. Let me pull this up. Okay, so let's talk about you and why you joined us today. A lot of people, if you look in the news or you look on TV shows, there's always an infinite emphasis on wellness, and whether that's weight loss or, working out, eating right. What I do know is that the emphasis on living a healthy lifestyle is never going to go away. Weight loss is not going to go away. People are always looking for energy. And so, maybe that's just all you're looking for in Advocare, is some products that can help you do that. We know a lot of people that their finances were a struggle. They certainly were for us. Not in dire need. We had our needs taken care of, but there were some things coming up as our girls were going to get older that we wanted to make sure that we could allow them to take advantage of. And we knew as they got older, they were going to become more expensive. And now we're at that age where we're getting ready for probably weddings in our future, and that's going to get expensive too. So maybe for you, it's finances. Maybe it's debt reduction. So maybe that's what you're looking for with Advocare too. And here's another thing, time. That's something that we're never going to get back. Maybe you want the flexibility to have life on your terms as far as time is concerned. And so if that is you, then Advocare can definitely be an answer and a solution for that. But you know what, when we got started with Advocare, this is what was huge for us. With 3 little girls, my husband certainly did not want for me to take products that were going to put my health in danger. And so what we looked at right away was our PsyMed board. And we have 8 physicians here that are the tops in their respective fields around the country. And, I'm not going to tell you all about all of them, but I am going to point out a couple for you. And then you can certainly research them with that Impact magazine that hopefully you've been given by the person that invited you on here. But at the top left-hand corner there, you see the name Stan Dedrick. And if you Google this guy's name, you're going to find him all over the internet, because I tell you what, this guy has impacted millions of lives. And, in short, basically, he is the guy back in the early 70s that pioneered intravenous feeding, the ability to give nutrition through the veins. And, in that process, if you've had somebody that has had a premature infant that has had nutrition, Dr. Dedrick has saved their life, or if you've had somebody who's had major surgery or major illness that had to give nutrition through the vein, Dr. Stan Dedrick saved their life. And so, here's a guy that, decades later is still passionate about making sure that we get the best nutrition out there on the market. And so we're so thrilled that he has attached himself to Advocare, and not only attached himself, but is very passionate about what these products can do for somebody. So look him up. The other one is down there on the left corner, Dr. Will Kramer. So if you're in the fitness world, the strength training world, this is a man that might appeal to you. This is the guy that basically trains trainers. He really wrote the book on strength conditioning. And he was at UConn when he first came to Advocare and had seen what these products were doing for those athletes. And he wanted to be a part of it and be a part of the vision that Advocare has. So our sports performance products are top of the line. That's why we're in every NFL locker room. And so I know that with these doctors' names, we also have men's health experts, women's health experts, oncology, toxicology, nutrition. These doctors back up what Advocare is all about. So I can rest assured that we're in safe hands with these guys, is what I'm saying. So that's the who makes it side of Advocare. And let's look at the who takes it. I mentioned earlier that we're in every NFL locker room, but look at these guys. They are elite athletes, and they choose Advocare not because they're getting paid big bucks to do it, but because it is the best product out there on the market. And if you know Drew Brees, he is a quality guy on and off the field. But he takes products that are he's getting up there in age, but he still performs like an elite athlete just coming out of college, and is still accomplishing great things in the sport. And so we're super proud to have him as our national spokesperson. Jayton Witten, with the Dallas Cowboys, another just incredible guy on and off the field, and we're happy to have him with us. And if you're a CrossFitter, you know the name Rich Froning. I think he's a 4-time CrossFit champion, and again, just one of those guys that just has quality and integrity just stamped on maybe on the back of his head, I guess. I don't know. But sponsorships, the NCAA allows us to have a couple bowl games. So we have the Advocare Classic and the Advocare Bowl. We also sponsor a couple NAIA or NCAA Division I basketball tournaments down in Florida. I think probably around Christmas time. So that's kind of fun for any basketball fans. We also have NASCAR, and we are the sports nutrition sponsor for Major League Soccer. So if you are a soccer fan and have visited any of our professional soccer games, you'll see Advocare all over. And so that's pretty cool. So that's the who makes it and the who takes it side. So you know what, these products are working. And that's one thing that people ask. I got great product results, and 17 and a half years later, I'm continuing to get great product results. My family loves the results. And honestly, some of the people that we were first customers of ours 17 and a half years ago are still enjoying these products today. And we just enjoy helping those. But, you know, the products work, they are safe. And that's what I love about that. So, you know, real quick here, and I just want to put this in your mind as we kind of get into some things that I want you to make sure that you have an idea of what your options are with Advocare. Once you get done with this webinar, it's kind of like this is your menu of choices here. And that's what I love, is that you have choices, and it comes down to what it is that you're needed in your life. So here's your menu of relationships with Advocare. The first thing is you can be a retail customer. And really all that is you just, you know, find somebody that is an Advocare distributor, and you buy products at retail from them. At full price, I might add. That's not the best choice, but it's better than doing nothing, which is also a choice, by the way. Your second choice is becoming a preferred customer. And this is a fabulous option for people that just want to take product and get great product results. And really what this is $19.95, get you your membership, and you can take advantage of a 20 to a 30% discount on your Advocare products. Here's what I like: you only order what you want, when you want it. You don't have any shipment showing up at your door when you least expect it. And so that could be a perfect spot for you. And so think about that. And it's a $19.95 to become a member and to renew every year. So it's very cost effective. Now here's the next option. You can become a distributor. And this is something that is different than the preferred customer. It is a little bit more expensive. I think it's $59.95 to become a distributor, but you are allowed to get to work your way into either a 20 to a 40% discount, but also it allows you to sell products and earn a little bit of profits as well. As a preferred customer, you are not allowed to sell products. So just know that this could be something that could earn you a little bit of fun money along the way, you know, as people start asking you, what are you doing? You are looking good. And then this last option is to become an advisor. And this is what Steve and I did. We jumped in right away to the advisor level. And this is a business building position. If someone says, I want to earn income and I want to earn it now, and I want to get paid in all the ways that you get paid, this is the choice for you. This is enjoying products at a 40% discount again, and it's when you gain access to earn income 5 different ways with our Advocare opportunity. So keep those in mind. The other choice I said is you don't have to do anything. You know, thank you to that person that invited you on. But, you know, real quickly, I want to walk through some of the products that made a difference for us in the very beginning as we got started with Advocare. And these are some of the options that are available to you. Obviously, we have a wide array of products that are available to you. We have 4 product lines. We have our trim line, which is geared more towards products that will help you control or lose weight. We have a well line, which is basically just our wellness products. You know, something where our multi-mineral vitamins, we have omega-3 fatty acids, we have probiotics for good gut bacteria. And so those are all part of our well line, and many others besides those. We have an active line, which is basically for those that are on the move. That's part of our Spark and our Rehydrate products are all part of the active line. And then we have our sports performance line, and that is just top-notch sports performance products. And what's cool about that is that even though I'm not an elite athlete anymore, surprise, surprise, I can still enjoy those products as well. So, you know, let's get started. And sometimes the most difficult part of this is deciding which products to get started on right away. And so I want to just kind of give you a sneak peek at some of these. You know, a lot of times, you know, when we get started or somebody gets started, it kind of depends on, you know, what you're wanting, what products results you want, and then also what your budget allows. And so I'm going to give you a good, better, and a best scenario for you to choose from. And hope you go from there. So, you know, a lot of the, and I'm just going to hold up the one box, but a lot of people right now are talking about our Slim Down Challenge, and you might have seen that on Facebook. And so that's a really good place to start, that Slim Down Challenge. And really what it is it is one product, and it is taking it 2 times a day. And it comes in a little stick pack, so you just put it in your drink. It tastes really good. There's apple pear and lemonade, and it is great for energy, but it gives you great appetite control, and it really fills you up. And so people are getting great results for that. To do the Slim Down Challenge, you know, basically you're taking 2 of a day. So I would encourage you to order 4 boxes of it. 1 box will last you a week if you take two of them a day. And then, as with anything that we do, you know, make sure that you give it time and be consistent with it. But that's a really good place to start. And if you're on a tight budget, maybe that's the product for you. So Slim's a good place to start. You know, I'm going to skip to the a little better option. And this is where Steve and I got started with 2 products, and that is Spark and our metabolic nutrition system. And chances are, if you're watching this, you've already had a Spark. And if you don't know what that is, this is mental clarity and focus. This is the product that Steve started on right away. There's 10 delicious flavors. We start our morning, every morning for the past 17 and a half years have started with the Spark. And so it is great mental clarity, focus, just kind of clears the cobwebs from here on up, and just really gives you great focus throughout the day. And so that's a great option. And then our metabolic nutrition system. This is really huge for us because we've always known that if you can start square one, get back to square one with your foundation of nutrition, then you can build on top of that. And that's what this is your foundation of nutrition. Think about building a house. You would never do that without laying that foundation first. And this is what the metabolic nutrition system will do. It is a strip pack that gives you your multi-mineral vitamins, your omega-3 fatty acids. It gives you a probiotic restore, but it gives you really great things for appetite control and energy on top of that. So it's kind of that power pack strip. And so you're really going to get great results on that. So that's a better option. So I'm going to switch over to the best option. And you might have heard of this. This is our 24-day challenge. And this is a system of about 5 or 6 different products that people are really staying committed on. And again, it really takes commitment and persistency on this. But this is a program that has really been great to get people started on, to get them maximum results. And it really starts off with the first cycle. It's called our cleanse phase. And with that, you're going to take 2 different products. This is our herbal cleanse package. And really what this is fiber in the morning. And I believe this is citrus fiber because Steve and I like it, but we have an unflavored fiber as well that you can just mix with any drink or drink alone. It's flavorless. So it's just like drinking water. But that, fiber is really important in your day. And so you're going to get that every day of that 10-day system. But you're also going to take another strip pack. You're going to have herbal cleanse tablets here and some probiotics to help your body start cleansing that out. I want you to, in this phase, to be thinking of your clothes dryer. And you know how you keep putting in loads of laundry and that lint keeps building up on that trap, and soon the efficiency of your dryer starts to kind of diminish a little bit. Same thing with this. As you go along the way, that lint trap in your body is building up with a lot of toxins. So the herbal cleanse is really going to clean that up so that your body can work a little bit more efficiently. With that, you're also going to add omega-3 fatty acids, and that's a product called the Omegaplex. And this is your fish oils. This is the good fats, kind of flushing out the bad fats. It's great for your hair, your skin, your nails, your circulation. It's just a all over friendly supplement to be taking for all over general health. And then of course, you're going to be taking Spark. You're going to fall in love with Spark. So if nothing else, this is going to be the product that you're going to love taking. So that is your cleanse phase. After that, we move into the metabolic nutrition phase. And so we're going to start you off. And remember, I told you about the good, the better. This again is that foundation of nutrition that I'm talking to you about, your power strips. This is absolutely vital for you to get started on. So the nice thing about this that I didn't mention earlier is that there are 3 different systems to choose from depending on what your needs are. If you're like me and have those appetites and issues and those cravings, then you might start with MNS-C. If you're the one that needs energy because about 4 o'clock you really need a nap, you might start with MNS-E. But if you want a really good blend of both, then you're going to start with the MNS-3. So 3 different systems to choose from. The person helping you is going to help you decide which one is best for you. With that metabolic, you're going to get another box of Spark for that second phase. You're going to get our meal replacement shakes, and these are delicious. There are several flavors to choose from. This is our chocolate peanut butter. This is my husband's favorite. This is a perfect ratio of proteins and carbs. It has 24 grams of easily digested protein, so you're going to feel full, and better than that, you're going to fuel your body to start burning calories throughout the day. You know, just think about it. If you were to go on a road trip in your car, you wouldn't put gas in. You wouldn't go without putting a full tank of gas in it right away, right? So same thing with your shakes. You're not going to start your day without fueling it for the day. And then on top of that, and this is our jumbo bottle of Catalyst. And what Catalyst does, we always add this with the 24-day challenge. It is an add-on, it's an option, but don't forget to put it in your grocery cart because it is such a great product. And really, Catalyst are those branched chain amino acids. This is what fuels your muscle. It helps preserve your muscle. So as you're starting to lose weight and cut calories, you don't want your body to go from to get its energy from the muscle, which it normally does. You want to pull the energy from the fat and burn that fat. So this preserves muscle and you'll burn fat. So big bottle of that, that's always a good one. This is available for a short time, so I'd make sure that you get on top of that. And then some add-ons I think that are very worth talking about is this is an issue for me. And again, SleepWorks is a very common issue with people that are trying to lose weight. If you're not sleeping well, then that could be a problem, you know, in so many different ways. And so SleepWorks is a product that I take. I still wake up, but I fall right back asleep. And so I don't feel drugged in the morning. It just kind of helps me, you know, fall asleep easier, more peaceful, and then gets me a better night to sleep. Oasis, stress is another common reason why people can't lose weight. And Oasis is just it's a berry drink, but it just kind of takes the edge off. And that's a really, really nice thing too. A lot of times I take that before I go to sleep with my SleepWorks, and it's a great thing for that. Crave Check. This is another add-on that's great for people that need a little bit more help with appetite control. Crave Check will help you do that. It helps you feel fuller. And then Thermo Plus, like adding another log on the fire to help with that burn. And so that's a really great product, kind of gets that metabolism going just a little bit. So those are some products that might be interesting for you. And so, you know, here we go, guys. I'm going to go back into the opportunity about this. I've already laid out what your choices are for this, but you know, let's talk a little bit about the 3 different questions that you might have when it comes to the Advocare opportunity, because we already know that these products work, and we already know, I showed you the who makes it and takes it of Advocare, the products that are developed by our top-notch SciMed board, and then the elite athletes that take these products. So because these products work so well and because they are safe, there's an opportunity to earn some income here with that. And maybe that's not something that you thought about when you got on this webinar, but something that I want you that might resonate with you now as I'm talking about it. So there is a chance to earn some income. You will get help. And the one thing that I've known for 17 and a half years with our founder is he said we are going to be the best, trained, most professional distributors in the country, and that's certainly something that we strive to do. There are so many opportunities to take advantage of, especially now with the internet. We have these webinars, we have trainings. There's a great resource in your microsite once you join Advocare. There's so many training things going on. There's lots of different things around the country that you can tap into. But you know, the best resource that I always say that everybody helps is the person that invited you on, and they're going to be right there along with you to help you in this journey. and to help you get results. And so just know that training is there, that help is there for you to succeed in either the product results or the business. And then what is your timing? You know, that's a big thing for a lot of people. The timing has to be right for you. You know, the industry timing is so right now. You know, 17 and a half years ago when we got started, there wasn't much to energy drinks. And there were some weight loss products out there that were really not very good. And so we've come a long way in the industry. But the timing is great right now, you know, with all the sponsorships that I just mentioned with Advocare, the focus, the household name part of it is really becoming more to the forefront, where you recognize Advocare a little bit more. The industry is not going to go away. Weight loss and health issues are not going to go away. People are always going to need to lose weight. People are always looking for energy. And so that's a pretty, the industry is just right on time there. But, you know, the best, the most important timing piece is what your timing is. And with that, only you can decide that. But I want to ask you something before I sign off here. And I know it was important for Steve and I to reflect on that when we got started 17 and a half years ago. And I was about 30 years old, I guess, at the time. But, you know, I was at that age of life where I had to kind of look back on my life and where my life was going. So I looked back on the last 5 years and I realized, you know, I don't have any more money in the bank. I'm not any farther ahead money-wise. My health, I'm overweight and my health is kind of declining. So that wasn't looking so good. And then I thought, you know, here I am now with these 3 little girls. My husband and I have 2, you know, really good jobs, and we love where we're at. We love our family. But unless we do something different, our next 5 years, we're going to be about the same. We were not going to get ahead financially. We just didn't have the vehicle to do that. We really enjoyed what we did for work. I was a graphic designer. My husband was a teacher and a coach, but, you know, we didn't, that wasn't going to put money in our bank account. It wasn't going to get us ahead so that we can enjoy some of the things in life that we wanted to enjoy, especially as our kids got older. But our health-wise was the same. You know, we just, we didn't have anything that was really going to help us. I had tried every sort of diet out there. I had tried to lose weight in so many ways and nothing had worked. So I knew that if nothing stopped our path at that point, our next 5 years were going to be about the same thing. And so we had to find something that was going to change the course of our life. And Advocare entered at the right time, where we were able to make some choices in our lifestyle and make some healthier choices in our life. And that made a tremendous difference for us. But as far as finances go, the life we're living right now is, again, something that we never dreamed of as school teachers. We are debt free. We are not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. We have the freedom now to, you know, really go where we want to go and do what we want to do and follow our kids now. And they're in college, and my youngest is a track athlete in college. So we get to follow her. We get to take our kids on vacation. We get to, you know, help out our church in ways, you know, as far as financial giving. We're able to give back to our communities. And that's just something that we never thought that we'd be able to do. And so, you know, Advocare has allowed us to experience life the way we were really meant to experience life. And so I just want to challenge you to think about that in your life. But here's the thing, it has to be right for you. And I know the products will make a measurable and definable difference in the quality of your day. And if you choose to take advantage of the Advocare opportunity, that could also be a definable change in your life as well. So it's up to you, but right now I want to challenge you to get back, or urge you to get back to the person that invited you on this, so that you can start a discussion with him and see what is right for you as well. So take care. God bless.